Hi, it's me. Let's talk about about the link between body and mind, and so as well the link between philosophy and psychomotricity, because like philosophy thinks about it first and psychomotricity use it. So like I think it's pretty cool to talk about it a bit more than usual. So at first the Greeks one say that the psyche was in the body, and still they don't agree about what was the psyche. So I will not get through what the psyche is like. No, just the connection between body and mind for this video. Good. Yeah, it's a complex. Okay, so Gallian, he was the first one who made like dissection, and he discovered like the organs job in iomotricity. So the organs often in like our brain, like we're giving an impact of the motricity and everything. So his experiments make him think of the body as a machine that's needed a designer, a creator in order to be functioning. That's Gallian. Now Renaissance. I will talk about Da Vinci, and there is also a name, but I'm sorry, we don't know them. Like I didn't know. Maybe you know it, so I could put it under, but yeah, I don't know. So I will just say Da Vinci. They discovered the complexity of the brain. We all have, and it seems like this was like a network fiber, made of fiber. So yeah, a big brain network, like the Google picture you can see about the brain. Like that's it. Okay, Descartes, like whoa, big boy. Okay, for him, he's a dualist, so there is a big differences between body and mind. Like, for him, the body could be divided, and the mind could not. That's according to him. Like his explanation goes like this. I will read it. When I acknowledge my mind, intellect, like myself as an entity that thinks, I cannot notice any parts, but I can see myself. I was one and complete entity. So yeah, the body is for him taxed with some like body parts, like we have an arm, a foot, a leg, and it's can be like separated from the body, like separated. According to me, like no, like but that's according to me. So yeah, everyone can think whatever they want. It's like, and he's dead. So yeah, that's okay. We don't care. Like okay. Um, Another statement is that the way we are feeling on our skin, smelling, the sensation is they are divided in some parts. But for the mind, our will, our conception of nothing, that cannot be divided in some different pieces. I don't know if uh, I think he's right, and I think sometimes our sensation are linked, but we can't divide them. Like yeah, he's basically at first, like when I just read it like this, I could say it seems to be right. Maybe it's totally not, but it seems right. Like yeah, so I'm not wrong on everything. It's hope. So yeah, as well, Descartes only approved the true thing, like an absolute certainty that could only be in his mind, um, because he thinks about himself. So he is a reality, and his mind is what makes him be present and alive as well, according to him. Like when I first read it about him, like years ago, I was like, okay, that's true, and we keep learning this because I think it's a bit true, but we can also like we cannot like not think, but we can also feel, and it's a long way, but just feeling at the okay, it's me. I'm feeling it's me, but yeah, it's different. But he is right. But for me, the body is something I'm sure about. So yeah, Yeah, you don't see it's my leg. So yeah. Okay, can't take a peek and go a bit further out. It gets clearer. And he said that I is making us subject to our thought, our knowing we are conscious. It just to get clearer off from what the God said. That's it. According to Kant, something organic is conceived by an intern or extern system. It needs to be simple because if not, that needs an organization. And as simple, it cannot be part of a substance because this one, the substance, is always complex and a mix of some elements. I think that's it. Like he said, the mind is okay. No, it's I read it and I was like, okay, it's fine. And now I'm like, what the hell? Okay, I'm not sure about Kant. Like 2 hours ago, I was like, okay, it's fine. And now I'm like, what the hell? Is it talking about brain that is simple or body that is simple? Because often, like they said, the mind. No, the mind is not simple. Or the body is simple. So if the body is simple, it's not. Okay. Wow. That's just what he said. Like, think about it. That's it. But he, in general, agree with Descartes. For what I could have read. Like he's a dualist. So yeah. Nietzsche, the body is more complex than the mind, and the mind is a tool for the body. That's what Nietzsche said in like a big summary, like everything in this video. It's a big summary. So yeah, that's what Nietzsche said, and we start to get through the point that the body is not like just something we don't like, and it's like we like the intellect is not like this was superior in the body and it's getting it's at the same level. Just up to the day it will be perfect. Okay, whom whom Hume disagrees with Descartes, Kant, and the other dualist, the dualist that wrote that our identity is stable. Hume for say that I is an illusion. It's not something we could understand. I think that's right, as far as I know. He offers us an idea of many perception that could change, and we are made of our perception and this perception. And the proof he gives us is sleeping, but I think it's not a good proof. I will read it, what he said about it, and I will make a disclaimer. But I think that, and we learn that we are made of our perception. But the example is not right for me because according to him, when we sleep, our perception disappears just for some times, and so when we are dead, like it just fall forever. But for me, when we sleep, it's not like the don't disappear. Like we can feel, we can like hear a sound, and like we are dreaming, and the sound is in your dream, and morning after we are like, oh, I made a dream, and there was this sound in my dream, and the people next to us will be like, but I made that sound like during the night, so you just hear it, and your brain was like, okay, there is a sound, I will put it in the dream to not be wakened, like something like this. So I think it's not right, just according to me, and I think if there was no perception, would be dead. So yeah, I'm not agree. But it's true that our attention is weakened when we sleep. Like we can be like there is a fire, we have time to like be, oh, there is a fire. No, of course So yeah, no Spinoza, he forbids to the mind and to the human being the position of essence. Someone he's two things, the body and the mind. Our identity is not model. It's made of both of these identities, and they are one and only essential identity. And I agree. Yeah, we are not like my body is one is someone and my mind is someone else. No, like nope. Because when we are a baby, a child, everything like even an adult. Wow, I speak French now. Okay, even an adult, like we feel through our bodies, so it's kind of change the perception we have according to the body we have. Like, of course, if I'm in a wheelchair and if I'm standing up, it's not the same perception. Like, yeah, my life is different. So no, it's a bad example. Okay, it's very cliche. Okay, but just even without disability, like just our body are different, and so how we feel, if we feel, and even our sickness, everything, what we experiment and what we our body feel and the perception it gives its difference even on the day and everything, and so it shapes a bit our feelings and our identity because it's like this. It's like a machine, like it's logic. It's not a machine because it's not simple as a machine, but it seems logic. Like it's like it and here if this point change, this one will be changing. Like it's like every time, like okay here, okay I will just, it's like balance. It will not be like oh Damasio. He brings to light how our emotions are present in every relationship our body has with our brain, and how it impacts our perception of the items, and in his eyes the feelings are the way our internal fights for our balance is brought up to us. Like the mind exists for the body, and together they are an organism, and we can reach it by our emotion and feelings. I think that's clear. I will not say anything else. Now, neurology, somatization. Okay, I will explain what somatization is. But somatization is a way we use unwillingly to protect ourselves from psychological pain. Your internal pain can be seen on your body, for example, when you have headaches and everything. So um, it could be like something goes wrong with what is happening in your life. Like you'd be dealing with something. I sure it's like basic thing. Like when you have like you have to give a speech, but you are anxious, so you start have a tummy ache, and it's like okay, it just is like okay, that's simple. Okay, that's somatization. Our mind and body are always in communication, and thanks to this communication, we can collect information about all our surroundings, like how far is this thing to my hand, and every stuff. And understand as well what we eat, what we smell, because it's like going this, and with what we know with our expression we can say okay, it's I don't know, it's chocolate, like that's it. That's easy to experiment. I want to say that in fact is the same system organization that allows us to send messages from our brain in order to move our finger. In psychomotricity we learned that before moving your finger, your body sends a message of which position our hands and your arm and all your body are in, and as I said, as how from there is a point, there is my hand, and like how far I am to take this other hand. You say it's pretty quick, like I don't, it's like just doing it. I don't have to do it, but some people they will like they will see like this end and this end, and they will just pass here, and they goes here, and they couldn't, and they will be like, okay, but and they know they are wrong, and they want to take it because like it's not as stupid. They just couldn't connect to the thing to, because maybe they have like an accident or something. Like it's you have to like know that the position you are and the distance between the items and your hand, for example, and as well the how is your hand if you want to grab something that's like there is a book and I want to grab it. It's on the table and I want to grab it. I will not like, okay, I have the hand, I have book, but I'm not in the good way to grab it. So the position, but also the orientation of your body. I could be this, but I want to take my book here, so I can't take the book. It's like it's not easy to take the book. Like it's just something that often we don't deal with, but sometimes after accidents, like people deal with this, or not even with accident, people are born with this, or it's just more difficult, and every step is not like, I'm a little bit cliche, but it has to be easier in order to understand. So yeah. Okay, so psychomotricity. First, you can hear in the name that psychomotricity goes in pair. Like it's one thing first. Like yeah. So psychomotricity is to put the direct connection between body and mind, like the names sound. And in psychomotricity, we can go through the body to reach our emotion and the body's joy. Okay, but this joy is really I don't know, it's like very French, like because yeah, psychomotricity is a French field maybe. Yeah, so yeah, that the joy you take when you move your body, you feel like basic. And often we forget that our body gathers information, picks out, lives, and is affected and integrates everything in general. And in this paramedic field, we have some tools like relaxation. And this one shows clearly the link between mind and body, like according to me right now, maybe not. No, I think it's a good example. For example, like the Jacobson method, it's one. There is plenty of other, but I will just take this one because I learned about it. So Jacobson method uses the relaxation of your muscle and the tension like we have in order to bring us to mind peace of mind. No, peace of mind is really piece of cake. Mind peace, like we are more chill in your mind and everything. So yeah, and as an example, the level of psychomotricity, the backwardness of walking of a toddler could be because of his surroundings, what I achieved when he was a baby. Okay, this example is very like you have to make it's I have to make a disclaimer, like it's an example, like not because you have a backwardness of walking, you will be like, okay, it's because of his surrounding, his isolated. No, maybe it's like something in his mind or his body is not function, like it's not going well. But it could also be because of his surroundings. Just it's sometimes not a child. Sometimes is like is the child. It's not like, oh, look at him, he is the one. No, he was like he has something. We have to help because it's like not his fault. It's not your fault. It's not his fault. We do, and we hope it get better. That's it. Like we're not okay. We know what it's from. We pay attention, and that's it. We're not like, oh, it's you and you have to go to jail. No, it will not be good. So yeah, basically, I think like I said it like there was a strong link between body and mind, and that's it. I am not sure if I have something to add up to to this long list of people talking and everything. So yeah. If you have any question, like just text me. I don't know. Like I hope it was clear because I have a strong French accent, and when I speed up a bit, I put some French words into English, and it's like, oh my, whole day, and it's like, okay. So yeah, hope it's good. Um, okay, it's being cringe. Okay, goodbye.